Hello Year 2, this is Monday's guided reading, but before we start I want to show you something really exciting. Now normally when we're in school, a big part of our guided reading is you working in a group reading with your teacher, and we can't do that while you're at home. So the next best thing is that you read a colour-bound book yourself, either to an adult or to yourself at home. So we're really excited that we've now subscribed to a website called Bug Club. So you can get to it from our class page. You've got an email with the link, and you should have all the password and log-on details. But if you forget how to get to it, you can literally go onto Google, search for Bug Club, and the website is called Active Learn. When you're on there, you click login, and I've just checked with Bianca in our class, and she's let me log in as her. So she's logged in ready, and it says here, click My Stuff to get started. So we click on My Stuff, and you can see that Bianca has got a choice of lots of different books, so she can have a look through and choose one that she likes the look of. Now, please make sure that you do log in and have a look, because us teachers do get a report of which children have been on there and which children haven't, so we'll see how many books you've read and how many questions that you've answered. The books should be the colour band that you are on. If you feel that your colour band is wrong, please do email your teacher and let them know if you think it's too easy or too hard. A couple of you might have gone up to the next colour band on that very first day back. So let's look at this one Bianca's already opened. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, that looks lovely. So there are some tips here for adults reading with you. And then the text is here. So you read through the text, and when you get to the end of the page, there is a bug here. If you click on him, you will find a question. How do you think Flint felt when he was teased? Click on one answer, you choose the answer and click done. Now I'm not going to click it for Bianca now, but you can have a look on your books. And I know that each time you answer a question correctly, you get points towards special treats on the website. So, see how you get on, let me know how you find it. Hopefully when I check next week we'll have lots of children in Year 2 that have logged on and read some books and answered some questions. Okay, as for our guided reading today, we are carrying on with our story from last week. So could you have a look at these words on the board? Just going to move the camera slightly, there we go. Can you read all of those words? Let's read through them together. We have got quickly, dropped, pulled, mangoes again, rained, and terrible. Well done. And today for guided reading, we are learning to discuss our favourite words and phrases in a text. Oh, that's a bit different. So we're going to read the next part of the story. So if you remember, the monkeys didn't listen to Lion's advice. They were up the tree picking mangoes, even though he'd warned them that the rains were coming and they couldn't swim. And the big rains did come to Tinga Tinga. It rained and rained. But even though the waters were rising, the monkeys kept picking the mangoes. Look at that big juicy mango. Let's save the best one for last. Does look big. But Monkey dropped the juicy mango into the water. Oops. Uh-oh, now we've been really silly. Haraka, haraka, come quickly, help. We're stuck up the mango tree. But then along came Crocodile and Lizard. Jumbo monkeys, said Crocodile. Stranded up the tree again? What a terrible shame. Would you like some help? You'd help us, Crocodile, after all the times we've pulled your tail? Surprisingly, Crocodile agreed to take the monkeys back to dry land, one by one. What do you think Crocodile's up to? That's where we're stopping, so we don't get to find out. I wonder what he's going to do to those monkeys. He's planning to trick them somehow, isn't he? So, did you notice a really unusual word in the text? I've lost it now. There it is. Haraka, haraka. What do you think it might mean? Well done if you said help or come and help. And it's an African language word that means come quickly, come and help. And that's why we've got it in this story. I really like the word. I really like the way that the word sounds. It's a really unusual word. I like the fact that they put in a real African word into the story. It's the same as Jambo, isn't it? Which I think we've also got in this part, haven't we? This is Alec, we can't find the right page today. There it is, right at the end. So crocodile says to the monkeys, Jambo monkeys, which is an African language word for hello. So we've got some of the words here. We've got haraka, Jambo, big grey clouds. I picked that one out because that was a noun phrase and we've been doing lots on noun phrases. And another noun phrase, big juicy mango. And your work for today looks a bit like that circle. You've got a sheet like this if you're doing the main and challenge sheet. And it says cut and stick your favourite words and phrases into the middle circle. Cut and stick your least favourite words and phrases around the edge. And then the ones that you kind of think are in the middle, they go in that middle-y circle. And you've got a whole table of words to cut up and stick in the right place. We're going to have a go now on the board at doing the same thing with just these 4 words. Now, you might stick the words in a different place to me because this is what you think. There isn't a right answer today. It's up to you. So you might say, I don't like the sound that word makes. I think Jambo, I don't like the sound, don't like saying it. I'm going to leave that on the outside. Or you might say, I love the way that word sounds. The way that word sounds. So you might put it in the middle. I really like the way haraka sounds. I'm going to put haraka in the middle. Jambo, not quite so much, but I quite like it, so he can go there. Big grey clouds. See, I don't think that is a really, really good noun phrase because we talk a lot about that word big. So I don't think that they can go in the middle. And clouds are quite often grey, so I'm going to put big grey clouds on the outside. I think that noun phrase could be better. But big juicy mango, that's a little bit better, so I think I'm going to put that one in the middle here because I think, although big isn't a very exciting word, I like the way that word juicy sounds. So this is what I would like you to do. I want you to think carefully about those words and phrases and why you like or dislike them, and then sort them into really like, quite like, and then on the outside, don't like at all. And I look forward to seeing your work emailed in. Now, if you are in Ruby's group doing the easy 1-star sheets, I want you to think of your favourite part of the story today. And I would like you on your sheet to draw that part of the story and write a sentence to explain what is happening. See you tomorrow.